If your compost pile takes months to break down leaves, you're not dealing with slow compost, you're dealing with a dead system. That's the mistake most gardeners make. They pile up dry leaves, maybe add a bit of water, and wait. Weeks go by, sometimes months, and nothing really happens. The result is nutrient loss, fungal imbalance, and in some cases, materials that actually rob nitrogen from your soil instead of feeding it. I ran into this when I started managing larger volumes of garden waste. Leaves were the biggest bottleneck. They look harmless, but they're carbon-heavy and slow to decompose unless the conditions are right. What changed everything wasn't shredding them or turning more often. It was activating the biology with a simple liquid that most people overlook. And before getting into that, one tool that made a big difference in keeping my compost inputs consistent is a proper worm composting system. I use a 5-layer worm compost bin because it solves a common problem: uneven breakdown and wasted organic material. Instead of guessing what's ready, the worms process everything into stable castings. I'll leave the exact one I use in the description if you want to check it out. But the real acceleration happens when you introduce this liquid correctly. This is why dry leaves just sit there instead of breaking down. Leaves are mostly carbon. That's not a problem on its own, but decomposition depends on balance. Microbes need nitrogen, moisture, and the right environment to break carbon down efficiently. Without that, the process stalls. Most compost piles fail right here: too dry, too much carbon, and not enough microbial activity. That's when leaves just sit there, turning slightly brown, but not actually decomposing. When I started testing different methods, I realized something important. You don't need more materials. You need to activate what's already there. So what is this secret liquid that speeds everything up? It's not a commercial product. It's a simple microbial solution made from materials you already have access to. The base is what I call a compost activator tea. It's a mix of water, a nitrogen source, and living microbes. In my setup, I use about 10 litres of water, a handful of finished compost or worm castings, and a nitrogen booster like fresh grass clippings or a small amount of diluted urine. That combination creates a microbe-rich liquid that jumpstarts decomposition. So, let that mixture sit for about 24 to 48 hours in a shaded area. You'll probably notice a slight earthy smell. That's your signal that microbial activity is really starting to build up. And, this is where things get interesting, because honestly, how you apply it matters even more than the mixture itself. Now, this is the step most people skip, and it's actually why they end up failing. You don't just pour the liquid on top and walk away. Leaves need surface contact and moisture penetration to really break down. What I do is spread my leaves in layers about 10 to 15 centimeters thick, then soak each layer with the liquid before adding the next. That way you get good, even distribution. When I tested this in a 1 cubic meter pile, untreated leaves took over 2 months to break down. But the treated pile, it started collapsing within a week and was mostly decomposed in under 3 weeks. That's not a small difference. That's a complete shift in how the system behaves. Now here's what's actually happening inside that pile. The liquid introduces active microbes and nitrogen, which immediately start breaking down the carbon structure of the leaves. The moisture allows those microbes to move and multiply. As the process continues, heat builds naturally, not extreme heat like traditional compost piles, but enough to accelerate breakdown without killing beneficial organisms. This creates a controlled decomposition environment instead of a passive one. You'll start noticing changes faster than you expect. Within a few days, the leaves darken and soften. They lose structure and begin clumping together. That's your first sign that decomposition is active. By the end of the first week, the pile starts shrinking. Not because material is disappearing, but because it's being converted into denser, nutrient-rich matter. And here's the part that surprised me the most. Odor stays minimal if the balance is right. No foul smell, just an earthy, slightly sweet compost scent. This is where most advice online gets it wrong. People tell you to just add greens and browns without explaining ratios or timing. That's incomplete advice. In my experience, leaves need aggressive activation if you want fast results. Waiting for nature to balance things out works, but it's slow and inconsistent. When you control the inputs, moisture, microbes, and nitrogen, you control the outcome. Let me show you how to dial this in for different setups. In raised beds, I use this liquid directly when mulching with leaves. A light soak after applying a leaf layer helps it break down in place, feeding the soil without needing a separate compost pile. In containers, I use a diluted version, about 1 part activator to 3 parts water, to avoid overloading the system. This keeps the biology active without creating anaerobic conditions. In hydroponic systems with organic media, I've tested small amounts to boost microbial activity. The results were subtle but noticeable: better root health and less buildup of undecomposed material. There's one mistake you need to avoid if you want this to work: oversaturating the pile. Too much water pushes out oxygen, and without oxygen the system shifts to anaerobic decomposition. That's when you get foul smells and slower breakdown. You want the pile moist, not soaked. When you squeeze a handful, it should feel damp, but not drip. That balance is what keeps the system active. And this is where worm castings take things even further. When I started adding worm castings from my compost bin into the liquid, the effect became more consistent. The castings introduce a stable population of beneficial microbes that kickstart the process faster. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. A small amount of active biology can transform a large pile when conditions are right. So what happens when you use this method consistently? You stop waiting. Instead of months-long compost cycles, you start working in weeks. Leaves become a reliable input instead of a seasonal problem, and your soil benefits directly. Faster composting means quicker nutrient return, better soil structure, and more consistent plant growth. In my vegetable beds, this translated to stronger early growth and more stable yields throughout the season. This is why most gardeners never unlock this level of efficiency. They treat composting as a passive process instead of an active one. They wait instead of managing conditions. They add materials without understanding how those materials interact. Once you shift that mindset, everything changes. At the end of the day, this isn't about a secret liquid. It's about understanding how decomposition actually works. Microbes need the right environment. When you give it to them, they do the work faster and more efficiently than any manual method. And when your compost system improves, your entire garden improves with it. Subscribe to Husbandry if you want more practical, tested methods like this. And, share this with someone who's tired of waiting months for compost when the process can be accelerated in days. Because once you understand the biology behind it, you stop guessing and start getting results.